Well, welcome back to the Econobox garage for just a quick little visit here. It's currently the end of December. January and February are Calgary's coldest months, so I'm going to be putting the Bugeye to bed, store the top on top of the car, throw the cover on. I'll get the fuel stabilizer in, get the battery tender on, and throw the cover on. And additionally, I'm going to be tidying up this area here. And I've got a rug to put over in the little sitting area here, which means I got to move all this stuff over. So that's what I'm going to be doing today in this video. Some stable fuel stabilizer, so it's going to be sitting for a few months, and so I put about 4 ounces in. The tank is almost full, and I let it run for a little while. So next up is to get the battery tender hooked up. What I do is I just sit it on the floor beside the car, and then I have a connector wired up to the battery and permanently in place, and you can just see there's a little fuse down in here, so in case anything goes wrong. So the first thing I'll do is I'll disconnect turn the battery off. So I just plug this end in to here. Then I can close the bonnet and plug the battery tender in, and then that's all good to go. And I'll put a link in the description below to either this tender itself or the one that's very similar. And I'll do the same with the fuel stabilizer I just showed you. There we go. So that's that hooked up, and I'll just route that so it doesn't get pinched when I close the bonnet. Now run an extension cord over, plug it in, and we'll be good to go. So now that I've got that hooked up, I am going to just put a towel across the back that the fiberglass top can sit on, and then I'll throw the cover on. So as you can see, I've got the cover on, so that's all ready to go for the next couple of months. I will also put a link in the description below to where you can get that cover as well. And so next up is I'm going to get to work on just tidying up this area in here. Got to take everything off the floor in basically this area here, and then I'll sweep it out and I'll put things back together and show you the result. So here we have the mini makeover on the mini man cave, as I like to call it. I've got an old rug that we used to have in our living room, a perfect size for here. I still have to get it underneath that far corner there. I've rearranged all my anti-fatigue mats around the bench here. I may pick up another couple to fill it in right to the edge of the rug here. But I'm quite happy with how that looks, and it just dresses up what I call my mini man cave. Now all I have to do is tidy up my workbench again. So that's it for this video and for 2024. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone that supported the channel by just simply watching the videos, by leaving a comment, by subscribing, by liking. All of that helps the algorithm and helps the channel grow. I'd also like to thank those of you who supported the channel financially through super thanks and through purchasing merchandise such as this hat. And there's a link to the store just below the video, and you'll find out all kinds of other stuff like shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, cups, all kinds of stuff. I'd also like to take this opportunity to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas on behalf of myself and my family. And we're really looking forward to what 2025 has to offer. New projects coming on with the Turbo Festiva, and I'll put a link to the video that introduces that project up in the top corner. And if you'd like to see where this whole Bugeye project started, I'll put a link to that video down in the bottom corner. Well, here's to a great 25. Thanks again to all of you's support over the course of this project. My name is Ian. This is the Econobox Garage. We'll see you next time.